What if a dark, modern home could feel warm, even in the quiet chill of spring? Imagine minimalist spaces that don't feel cold, but deeply comforting, where every shadow is intentional, every beam of light feels like a pause worth savoring, and every room invites you to slow down and breathe. Stepping into the entrance hall feels like slipping into a quiet, contemplative cocoon where the world outside softens. Charcoal gray microcement underfoot feels cool and smooth, grounding each step, while matte cocoa brown walls wrap the space like a gentle embrace. Soft daylight filters through black aluminum frames, casting subtle gradients that shift as the sun moves. Minimal accents, a sleek coat stand, a low sideboard, a single mirror sit quietly, making the air feel calm and unhurried, as if this hallway exists just to slow you down before you go further inside. The living room invites you to sink in, not just sit, the way a room should feel at the end of a long day. The same charcoal floor connects everything, making the space feel like one continuous, open thought. Bright daylight washes across deep charcoal upholstery, turning the room into a warm, moody embrace rather than a stark minimalist box. The sheer curtains flutter in a faint breeze, blurring the line between indoors and the terrace, while the absence of visible lamps keeps the mood soft and natural, like living within a painting washed in gentle light and quiet comfort. The family room feels like the house's soft heart, where casual evenings and quiet mornings overlap. The charcoal microcement floor reflects the same muted palette, while cocoa brown walls make the light feel thicker, almost velvety. Low seating and a single potted plant suggest space for stories, for pausing, for laughter that can linger. The black aluminum windows frame nothing dramatic, just the quiet rhythm of the day, and the flat ceiling with its subtle molding ties this room to the rest of the home, arranging everything in a calm, unhurried sequence of comfort. The dining room gathers you in for meals that feel intimate, even when the table is full. The charcoal micro-cement floor feels cool and solid, as if the house itself is listening to every conversation. Cocoa brown matte walls absorb the light just enough to keep the mood grounded, not too bright or restless. Sunlight spills across the blackened oak table, picking up the soft grain and turning the air above it warm and inviting. That single vase of spring blooms feels like a quiet promise, a little reminder that every shared meal here is meant to be slow, unhurried, and deeply felt. The kitchen feels bright but never harsh, a space where mornings feel intentional and unhurried. The charcoal micro-cement floor links seamlessly to the living areas, so the space never feels like a separate room, more like an extension of daily life. Cocoa brown walls soften the metallic cabinets, while daylight streams across blackened steel countertops, picking up the subtle textures beneath sheer curtains. The island becomes a natural gathering point, not just for cooking, but for lingering, leaning, talking, with the ceilings flat, quiet lines echoing the same calm that runs through the rest of the house. The breakfast area feels like a stolen moment of peace before the day rushes in, a small corner designed for quiet reflection. The same charcoal floor underfoot feels smooth and soothing, while cocoa brown walls wrap around the space like a gentle half-circle. Black aluminum window frames overlook the courtyard, letting in soft, slanted daylight that glides across the blackened oak table. The low ceramic planter on the sill hums with spring greenery, and the spare chairs feel inviting, not cold, as if every morning here is a chance to sit, breathe, and watch the light slowly reshape the room. The master bedroom feels like a sanctuary carved from stillness, where the outside world fades behind thick walls and soft light. The charcoal micro-cement floor feels cool and calming beneath bare feet, grounding you as soon as you step in. Cocoa brown matte walls absorb the afternoon sun, transforming it into a muted, warm glow that lingers along the low platform bed. The charcoal bed linens invite you to sink in, while the simple arrangements, a small vase, a single plant, clean shelves, feel deliberately restrained, as if the room exists only to offer peace, not distraction or excess. The guest bedroom carries the same quietude, a gentle invitation for anyone lucky enough to rest here. The charcoal floor grounds the room in a familiar, steady rhythm, while cocoa brown matte walls keep the light soft and inviting. Sunlight filters through the same black aluminum frames, painting the bed in a halo of warmth that never feels blinding. The bed itself feels like a promise of deep rest, with neutral tones and a single plant bringing a quiet sense of life. The flat ceiling and subtle molding mirror the rest of the house, making the space feel like part of a larger, cohesive story of calm and comfort. The home office feels like a place where thoughts can settle, not scatter, even on the busiest days. The charcoal micro-cement floor stretches quietly under the long desk, grounding each typing rhythm with a soft, steady presence. Cocoa brown matte walls keep the light diffuse, softening sharp edges and making the space feel protective rather than exposed. Sunlight washes across the blackened oak desktop, highlighting the grain, while the floating shelves and slim bookcase hold only what's essential, turning the room into a quiet sanctuary for focus and reflection, where the architecture feels like a quiet companion rather than a backdrop. The reading room feels like a soft corner carved just for pausing, where time slows to the rhythm of a turning page. The charcoal floor feels cool and neutral, while cocoa brown matte walls absorb the light, making the room feel intimate and enveloping. Sunlight spills across the low armchair, turning the charcoal wool upholstery into a warm cocoon, and the small side table feels just right for a cup of tea or a journal. The bookshelves and a single mirror reflect the hallway's quiet elegance, tying the room to the rest of the house while keeping the mood intimate, like a space built for stories, both written and lived. The indoor lounge feels like a soft, unhurried space where evenings gather and linger, not rush. The charcoal micro-cement floor continues the same steady rhythm, while cocoa brown mat walls keep the light soft and embracing. Sunlight spills across the low sectional, turning the charcoal wool into a deep, inviting warmth and the blackened steel coffee table into a quiet anchor. The poofs and sideboard feel like comfort posed in silence, waiting for conversation, for laughter, for quiet moments shared. The flat ceiling and subtle molding echo the rest of the house, binding this room into a single, flowing narrative of calm, grounded living. The sunroom feels like a bridge between inside and outside, where the air between glass and greenery feels breathable and alive. The charcoal micro-cement floor extends from the house, tying the space together as if the sunroom grew naturally from the architecture. Cocoa brown mat walls on the interior side absorb the sunlight, while black aluminum frames carry it forward, blurring the line between room and garden. The low seating feels like an invitation to linger, to watch the plants shift with the breeze and the hours, while the flat ceiling and recessed reveals keep the mood consistent, as if the whole house was designed to breathe slowly, in harmony with the passing day. This house isn't about trends, it's about a feeling, calm, grounded, and thoughtfully dark. Let the idea linger, that beauty can be quiet, rooms can be minimal yet deeply warm, and your home can be a modern sanctuary that feels like an exhale, not an echo of noise.